I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Snover. In the icy mountains of the Himalayas lives one of the most legendary cryptids in all of folklore, the yeti. A large humanoid ape-like creature which leaves enormous footprints, the yeti is said to have shaggy white fur and fearsome eyes. Like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, the yeti remains outside of accepted science, but some surprisingly legitimate sources have come across evidence. Local Tibetan monks knew the wild man of the mountains well, and several temples in the area held relics which supposedly came from yetis. Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, the first two men to climb to the summit of Mount Everest, saw yeti footprints on their legendary journey. Before that, Charles Howard Berry led a reconnaissance expedition of Everest and coined an alternative name for the creature whose footprints he found: the Abominable Snowman. Snover is an adorable little ice and grass type Pokémon, an evergreen tree with a little snow dusting it. It resembles a Christmas tree, and like a yeti, it is hidden away in the upper reaches of the mountains. Pokémon Diamond tells us, "It lives on snowy mountains. Having had little contact with humans, it is boldly inquisitive." Amusingly, Platinum's Pokédex gives a little twist, with Snover treating humans like we are the yetis. Seemingly curious about people, they gather around footsteps they find on snowy mountains. Some stories describe the yeti dragging people away, eating them or making them their brides. Most local cultures see them as the rightful lord of the mountains, and many stories paint them as peaceful, timid creatures. Pokémon Legends Arceus tells us, "One is likely to encounter this Pokémon while out in the snow. There are stories of Snover appearing in human settlements, but doing no harm. Rather, they bond with the children." Welcome back to Does Andy Remember Gen 4 Pokémon?
And if so, does he have any thoughts about
Snover.
Snover is a snowman, an abominable snowman, I think. You're not confirming or denying.
Yeah, he is. He's like a tree. That's also an abominable snowman.
Yeah, because he evolves into the big one.
Yeah.
Does it literally evolve into abominable or
Abomasnow, yeah.
Ah, yes. See, I was in the right ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? It's just a big beast.
Yep. Yeah,
I didn't realise it was tree-like, to be honest. Is he?
He's more obviously tree-like before he evolves.
Has he got any grass in him?
Yeah, he's got grass hands, and he's got like a tree trunk bottom half when he's a Snover.
No. I
mean, you mean type? Yeah, grass
yes. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, fair enough. Good design, that, if it does look like a tree.
Yeah, oh yeah, banging Pokemon. As I'm sure the listeners have heard.
Hopefully, it depends. You could put this at the start and then they wouldn't have heard.
Weird. Well, there's a lot of evolutions coming up. Weavile, Magnezone, Licky, Rhyperior, Tangrowth, Electivire, Magmortar, Togekiss, Yanmega, Leafeon, Glaceon, Gliscor, Mamoswine, Porygon Z, Gallade, Probopass, Dusknoir,
Oh, you really
Frostlass.
Porygon Z really messed up your flow. It was so good up to that point. I was getting into it like a proper Pokemon rap.
Yeah, there is genuinely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
really
15,
lazy.
16, 17, 18 in a row in the Pokédex.
Yes. That is absolute. That is Gen 4
I
all
know.
over.
Oh, I know.
Totally unnecessary. Totally difficult to get evolution.
Oh, yeah, a lot of these Pokemon, the pre-evolution's not even available in the game until Platinum. Yeah. They did technically fix that in the remake, because there's a thing you can do in the underground to get other Pokemon.
Yeah, fair.
The name Snover combines snow and fur, as it is a snowy fir tree, while also bringing to mind the phrase snowed over. The Japanese name is Yuki Kaburi, combining Yuki or snow with Kaburi, head. It does have a snowy head. It may also mean head dress, as the mountain-like peaks at the top of Snover's head do somewhat resemble a Matanpushi headdress, as worn by the indigenous Ainu people of the Hokkaido region Slido is based on. Snover might not seem like much of a yeti yet. But at level 40, it evolves into Abomasnow. Abomasnow is a monstrous hulking creature with fierce eyes and powerful limbs, with thick leaves under snow representing shaggy fur. In northern Japan's snowy mountains, there is a phenomenon called snow monsters. Intense blizzards leave the trees coated in thick snow, giving them an eerie appearance like an army of monsters looming between the snow. Pokemon Pearl tells us, "It blankets wide areas in snow by whipping up blizzards. It is also known as the Ice Monster." And Diamond says, "It whips up blizzards in mountains that are always buried in snow. It is the abominable snowman." Pokemon Platinum tells us, "They appear when the snow flowers bloom. When the petals fall, they retreat to places unknown again." Thanks to the ability Snow Warning, Abomasnow could set hail at the start of any battle. Combined with moves like Leech Seed and Protect, or alongside partners with Blizzard, it was a force to be reckoned with. In the 6th generation, the power of these kind of weather effects was somewhat diminished, but Abomasnow was given the boost of a new Mega Evolution. Mega Abomasnow is hunched over in a more ape-like stance, with an even more monstrous face. From its back, large ice crystals are bursting forth. It's a powerful beast, but without the hail gimmick, it was undone by grass and ice being pretty defensively weak typings. The name Abomasnow obviously comes from the abominable snowman. The Japanese name, Yuki-no-O, means Snow King. I love a good cryptid, a Bigfoot, a Nessie, or indeed a Yeti. And on a snowy Japanese mountain, peering through the blizzard to see a legion of amorphous shapes in every direction, it's easy to believe a monster is up there with you, even if it's just for a second. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon is composed by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Writing, producing and editing is all by me, Luke Summerhays. Funding is provided by lovely listeners. If you'd like to help keep the lights on, or give your thanks, head over to patreon.com/podcastio-podcastias. There you can find links to the other shows my pals and I create, or for just $1 a month, listen to the episodes as soon as we're done editing. I love hearing from you guys. A 5-star rating and review on your podcasting app of choice, or even better, telling a friend about the show, would always be much appreciated. Our next monsters are Rotom, and then we're into Uxie and the many legendaries and mythicals of the 4th generation. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about those or any other Pokemon on Twitter or Facebook at LukeLovesPKMN. Catch more Pokemon content on twitch.tv/LukeLovesPKMN, Friday nights at 8 PM UK time, or 9 PM once we're into summertime. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Snover, and remember, I love you too.